Dog, we got 59 seconds.
All right, audio's live.
Oh no.
Hey, can we get like multiple people in here? Like, can we share with Larson?
Can just come sit next to
No,
me.
dude, I want Matt. I feel like Matt would be good before we get
Shelby,
live.
Let's do the
Shelby,
intro.
Come sit next to me.
All right, everybody.
I feel like Matt would be
God,
good.
This is so bad.
Dude, let's get Matt in there. I feel like he'd be good. I'll share a mic with him.
All right, hang on.
We got 30 seconds. We're
No.
good.
We got 4 seconds.
You look fine. Look, show her herself.
Yo, welcome to episode 4 of the Dishonorables. It's Saturday. Oh, can you cut that?
This is about to be really bad. Oh god.
Just mute it.
This is about to be so bad.
We still got 15 seconds.
Okay.
Right?
No, we're live, dude. We're live.
There's 11.
So this is episode 4 of the Dishonorables. This is episode 2 of Saturday. On the hot seat tonight is... What's your name, dude?
Whatever you want it to be.
All right. Officer Petty, Long Dick. What's your name?
Whatever you want it to be.
Officer Petty. Will you mute that? Jesus Christ.
No, this is bad.
Oh, that's my B. That's my B. I'll take the L on that one. So, anyways, yeah, let's move on. On the hot seat, we got two. Well, Martin's been here before. And Lewis, welcome.
Oh, I like Lewis. I like that.
Yeah, Lewis. It's a weird name. But, anyways, I have been waiting for about an hour and 30 minutes for these people to get back from the fucking bar. And everybody was like, oh, we'll be back by 2. We'll be back by 2. Let's hit the pod. It's not even technically Saturday because today is Sunday.
On our defense.
It's 3:23.
On our defense, we did find like...
I had an alarm set, if that
know,
makes you feel better.
I don't know if you call it like an underground bar, but they sell fucking alcohol and everything after 2 a.m. That's
Whoa.
the only fucking
It's called
place.
Bugatti.
Don't whoa. Can't give away.
Don't give away
They're
our
doing illegal
secrets.
things.
There's no one told me the rules before you sat me down
Well,
here.
you're just like, hey, we found an underground bar that sells to us illegally after hours,
not
and the
illegal.
name is blah, blah, blah.
It's not illegal.
If it's after
They
2
totally
a.m.,
have.
it is
I feel like they
illegal.
totally have.
If it's after 2, I think.
No,
Well,
it's
she
an
showed
after
us, so
hours
all the
bar.
props to her.
After hours bar, but you can't sell beer in Virginia or beer or liquor in Virginia after
Yes,
2.
you can. They have a license. 100%. I asked.
Okay.
It's against the law.
No, it's not.
100%.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Look there.
I hate this.
I
hate
hate
how
my
I look.
face. Oof.
Everything's fine.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna hop right in it. Damn, we have 2 faithful viewers at 3:30 in the morning. That's what I like to see.
Who are they? Can we tell who they
You
are?
can't tell who it is, but if you're watching, comment in, and we'll shout you out.
Yeah.
Am I right or what?
Here, have a sip of my beer, dog.
Thanks, dude. I'm just really parched.
Can I have a beer? Can someone pass me a beer?
There's like 40 people in here.
Can we get a Heineken on the go, please?
Not a Heineken. Anything but a Heineken.
All we got's Heineken.
Here's some coffee if you want some coffee. I was drinking some coffee because I was waiting on you for an hour and a half. Not mad, though.
Not my fault. I was not driving.
All right, guys, if you're watching, as always, feel free to connect with us live and drop some comments below. I'm pretty sure we're not going to catch many viewers at 3:25 in the morning
It'd be a
on
good
Saturday.
post, dude.
But
It'd be a good post.
if you're watching this later, go ahead and like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at The Dishonorables Podcast.
Follow my dog, dude. He's trying to make it.
So let's get it. I'm not trying to do this forever, but so the whole point behind the podcast is to like,
It's
in a
just
few years, to
have
like
fun.
look back and not be like, damn, we were stupid as fuck.
Dude, it originated from us getting fucking hammered one night, and then the next morning we have all these fucking
You know what
stories.
I
and
mean?
we
It's
just
stories.
fucking bullshit.
It's so fun. How'd everybody's day go? How'd your day go, Martin?
It went pretty fucking. It went pretty fucking good, dog. You know,
Good?
I got in the batting
No
cage for the
complaints.
first time in like 6 years.
Oh yeah, how'd that go? I heard you and Laura Lark tore up some baseballs
You
today.
didn't want to tell you the honest truth.
Yeah.
First time in 6 years since I've been in the batting cage after high school.
How'd you do?
You know, Laura threw me some pitches.
It humbles you. Though.
Oh,
It did
so
not
y'all were
humble
pitching
you.
each other? Y'all weren't.
No. Laura threw me some pitches. I thought I was warmed up. I was like, okay. I like this. You know, me and
Yeah.
Laura, we're hanging. He's throwing me some pitches. I'm throwing him some pitches. I was like, okay, let me go spend $10. Let me go get some tokens. Let me go put some money on this 75-mile-an-hour fastball.
Oh, hell no, dude.
75.
I couldn't even
I
see
feel like
that.
that's given.
Dog, it threw me 16 pitches and I didn't touch one. Not one.
Can you confirm he didn't hit a ball? Damn, dude. Don't throw that out there for the world to hear. I would have been like, I
It
smashed
humbled
every one of
It
them.
humbled you.
I took the governor off of the fucking picture machine and made that shit pitch 100 miles per hour, and I hit all those too. That's what you got to come on the pod
If
saying.
I can put my hand into the camera and
Here,
show
I'll-
him, though, I tried.
I'll do the zoom there for you.
I tried to give it to him.
Ouch. So apparently you bled through your batting glove, right? Is that correct?
Look at his hand.
That is correct.
Yeah, I see. It looks pretty fucking
It's
shitty.
gnarly.
I got some tape if you
Can we
want
see
some
that?
tape.
Ugh. Gnarly.
How'd your day go?
It was alright.
What'd you do today?
What did I do? I sat on my couch and I watched at least 6 episodes of Grey's Anatomy. And then I went out and met Shelby at Hooters.
I've got a question about Grey's Anatomy. Does Meredith Grey have a lisp?
Not in my opinion.
Fuck.
I also have a question.
I took to the internet with this because I
You think she has a lisp?
asked Marissa. I was like, "Do you hear a lisp?" And she's like, "I don't hear the lisp."
No.
I took to the
I
internet.
don't hear a lisp.
In the internet, when I was reading like forums,
Dude.
it reminded me of like the dress. Is it fucking purple or is it gold? Because half the people on this forum were like, "She's got a fucking lisp. Are y'all
No, she
retarded?" And then the other half was
doesn't.
like, "No, she doesn't." Yes, she has a lisp, in my opinion.
No.
Yeah, no. It gets worse after
Meredith
she gets
Grey is like
it.
one of my idols, I feel like. But I feel like I'm also
I've never seen one episode of Grey's Anatomy in my life.
I'm
It's.
upset.
I used to like it, but it's
You
not,
have
not
to
good.
watch one episode.
If I
dude.
watch one, I have to watch all 15.
Exactly. You see one, you have to
I
see
am
the
not
rest
gonna
of
lay.
them.
Well, I lay in my bed long enough to watch all 15. But
Yeah. Well, my day was pretty shitty, like,
Why?
because I got fucking
But we-
blackout drunk last night and had to wake up and go restriction.
you didn't
muster.
even let me ask you though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Restriction.
Ask me.
But that was coming.
Ask me.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How was your day, Binks? How was your day, Binks?
Well,
Tell me how it was.
I'm kind of bummed out because
Don't
I
leave
woke
any
up.
details out.
I woke up with a huge fucking fat boner.
Sit my beer down.
No. Okay, so really I was kind of bummed out because I woke up to news on my phone like about the El Paso shooting today. And I've got
Didn't
like,
18
What?
people die?
yeah, and I've got like a dozen friends that are either
Dude,
from El
yeah.
Paso or live there. So I was like spending most of my morning texting people like, "Hey, are you okay? Is your family all right?" And then so I was pretty bummed out about that.
Like 18 people died. That shit was.
And some
Shitty.
army.
I've heard nothing about this after you're done.
Yeah. So there's this
don't start now,
active
finish.
duty army guy there, and he had a concealed weapon too. So when the shooting popped off, he pulled out his weapon, and he ran through Walmart and like started picking up little children and like running out with them and like saving little children. And then
Do you know him?
no, I don't know him. And this is some dude that was there. He's a private in the army. And anyways, he had his weapon drawn, and the cops like thought he was the shooter, so they like detained him and everything. He like showed him the clip. He's like, "No shots have been fired," and he showed him his license to conceal carry, and he told him he was in the army and he was helping move the kids. But it's shortly he got out of it, and yeah, and the news was there and they interviewed him and all. It's a pretty cool story, but a lot of fucking people died.
Yeah, no,
And
it was
are still in
was it
critical
not
condition.
18 or something?
I don't know.
It's like 18 were injured and they didn't know how many died after that.
It's really too early to do a number count because they're still in critical condition now, so they're probably. Oh yeah, look at that front page. At least
Yeah,
20
front
dead.
page news.
Read the story. I have absolutely no idea anything
Yeah,
about this.
yeah.
So, like, I want to.
Let me see here. At least all right. So the headline is at least 20 dead in El Paso shopping center.
I know there was
shooting.
at least one fucking good soul in there.
Yeah. So a gunman wielding assault-style rifle killed 20 people, wounded 26 more. So a total of 46 people were shot. That's insane. It was this morning and started around 10:40 a.m. Pretty shitty. I'm not gonna read all this, but I would drop a link in the bio if you guys want to go read this.
Did any like
Is anyone
civilians
viewing this right now?
or anybody like that injured?
Yeah, we got 2 viewers. Is anybody what?
Like civilians or out? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, 26 people are injured.
It was at a
26.
Walmart.
20
Oh,
people are dead and 26 more people are injured.
It was at Walmart, so you know it was civilians.
Yeah, it was only civilians. Just an army guy had to
Have you ever
happen
been
to
to
be
Walmart?
I don't know what that outside shit is. What are you talking about?
there. Yeah, what's Walmart? We're Kroger gang up in here. Kroger.
You don't people watch at Walmart?
People watch at Kroger.
Walking distance or die.
You get a better
This is
caliber.
a terrible
I'm
thing
so
to say.
sorry, that was
But
so
you've
bad to
never
say.
been you've never been to Walmart and seen someone wearing something very questionable.
You
And
get
been
a
like, why?
I feel so bad.
you get a better caliber of people at
I feel
Kroger
like
though.
that's a terrible thing to say right now, but like honestly,
What I just said was terrible because, like, all these people just.
you have to sit up and speak into the mic.
Yeah, you got to speak in the mic, dude.
I don't want to. Okay, fine. Like, all these people just had, like, a fucking tragedy, and then I tried to make a joke, which is
Isn't that
Kroger,
funny?
walking distance or die, and then all these people fucking went to Walmart. That's not funny.
It's
not
kind of funny. It's kind of funny. All right, let's move on from that topic because that's bumming me out.
Yeah.
But
me
all
too.
my friends are fine. They said they're fine, so that's good.
Okay, well, no, not. If
I
it's
feel
your
like
friend, if
everyone
it's
that
your
watch-
family, if it's
everyone that
your
watches this podcast
anybody,
is
you
not
know.
sensitive. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, you watched it and you were sensitive.
Oh, because you said my name multiple times.
Okay.
Are we gonna keep going on this?
No.
We're,
Right.
we're gonna get there. Don't you
Next.
fucking worry, brother.
Next.
Yeah. So, you guys have some questions or what?
You had a question.
Do you want to start? You start.
You start.
Far left. Far
Don't-
left starts. Come
no.
on, you had questions.
No, you had questions, and I was gonna follow up on your question.
Don't be.
Well,
shy.
before we start, just want to say, like, if you told me a year ago that Martin and I would have a girl on video on this couch, this is not what I would have thought. So,
This is not your ideal, not your ideal choice.
Like, I was setting up the lights and the camera, and I was like, let me shut these blinds because somebody's gonna walk by and they're gonna be like, "What in the fuck?"
Laurel should
Alright,
not
I'll-
be on this couch. I had questions. and-
Laurel is probably the ideal person to be on this couch because she's funny as fuck. She don't give a fuck and she'll get with anything.
She also didn't write down questions. So
She did write
I
down
had two
questions. Actually, I
questions.
got her to write them down.
He made me. He
Yes.
forced me.
all right.
But they were follow-up questions
Alright.
to his questions, so he has to go first.
Hey, you're saying too much right now.
Am I?
You want to start off?
You're gonna tell me I'm talking too
Let's
much?
go right to left. You
It-
start with the question.
All right. Let's see what I've got. Let's see what I've got in my arsenal here. I also have a lot of random
That was
facts.
a terrible noise to hear in this microphone.
Shut up. All right. What's your favorite drinking holiday?
Favorite drinking holiday?
Yeah.
Monday through Sunday.
I knew you'd say something about like that.
No, I'll take that back.
No, if you have to say a holiday.
A holiday, like my favorite drinking holiday.
Yeah, that was the question.
All right. It had to be my birthday because my birthday is technically
That's not a
considered a
holiday.
holiday because it's Halloween. So
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Can relate.
you know, my birthday, I gotta drink. I gotta turn up on my birthday.
Cheers to that.
Halloween.
All right. What about you? Favorite drinking holiday?
It has to be Christmas because they have the eggnog with the whiskey and
Yeah,
the
dude,
But
eggnog.
you have so many responsibilities on Christmas, so you gotta.
I don't have any
Okay.
responsibilities
All
on
right.
Christmas.
Well, then never mind.
I'm not a mom. I'm not a significant other.
You don't go home like with your family or anything.
I mean, I do, but like that doesn't mean I have to any responsibilities.
Yeah, you gotta like spend time with the fam, and then
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
that
like
doesn't
do
mean my
gifts.
entire
That's not a
family isn't hammered.
responsibility.
For
Like,
me, that's a fucking task.
Dude, a
You just gotta
tradition
you
for
just
my
gotta
family
show
on
up.
Christmas is to be hammered.
Oh hell yeah, turn up. Where are
Hey.
you from? You're from Texas, right?
No,
Hey,
I'm from
she's
Alabama.
from Alabama.
Mississippi,
Roll Tide.
Arkansas.
Hey, can I go home with you this Christmas?
Yeah.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
bet.
I went home with him last Christmas.
Was it fun?
Well, I missed Christmas.
Well, I brought him home and he disappeared for the whole time we were
The
there.
whole time?
Well,
You didn't
You know
see
what?
him the
I had fun,
entire
yeah.
time?
But I do understand. 100%. He had a girl, you know.
all right. So my favorite drinking holiday is definitely, y'all already know this if you know me, St. Patty's Day. That
Oh,
is
This
the
Dude, my birthday is the 13th of March, so St. Patty's is always right after
so get litty. Yeah.
I get hammered.
I like it because I'm a huge like advocate for day drinking. Ooh, go
Oof.
day drinking. And
Yes,
it's like St.
yes.
Patty's Day always have like special events throughout the day. It's always a good day.
And
like
it's always
it seems like it's
multiple
always a
days.
good day.
It doesn't even have
Yeah,
to be St.
yeah,
Patty's Day. It's like 3 days
Dude.
before it was St. Patty's Day. Let's
Yeah.
get drunk in the
Yeah.
middle of the day.
I just had a on my Snapchat story. Like they show you every year what happened a year ago, every year.
Oh, yeah.
This time a year ago, dude, we were on the boat in the middle of the fucking ocean, hammered, not knowing where the fuck we are.
You're making me depressed,
Has
dude.
nothing to do with St. Patty's Day,
him
but
sad.
Someone commented in. So today I asked
Matthew
Laura.
Grass.
So
Did
today
I say that right?
Yeah. So today I asked Laura what her ethnicity was. She said white.
It was definitely Andrew.
Lewis.
It was definitely Andrew that just asked me that.
Why is your name Grass?
Are you? Okay.
So your ethnicity is white?
No, my ethnicity. He asked me a question, and I didn't know the answer to it, so I automatically was like, I'm white. But no.
That's the go-to, huh? I'm white.
Yeah, I'm white. I don't know the answer.
I don't apply.
But no, my ethnicity is definitely, my mom is half Cherokee. My dad is
Cherokee Choctaw.
Cherokee, American Indian. My dad is Irish. So, I claim white because
You know what?
I feel like I don't have any claim to anything else.
Yeah. Wait.
She's
one of your favorite days, and she can also do one of them hand things, so it's all good.
I can also do what?
One of them
Whoa.
hand things.
No, when have I
I thought
ever
you meant
done
like a
that?
hand job.
When have I ever done that around you? You cannot even see. You can't even say that.
All right, it's your turn for the question, Martin.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
All right. I think I got a good one.
I feel like y'all got a whole setup here. Let's go.
No, it's not a setup. No, not at all. Like, I feel like I have one that's like it's
No, you wrote it down in my thing.
it's not a funny one. I feel like I got one.
Let's hear it.
Well, spit it out. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I've been chiefing your jewel, by the way.
So, you know, you're hanging out with somebody. You're talking to them for, you know, a couple months. You know, hanging out, doing whatever.
I
You know,
hate you.
you're going out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
dinner, You know what I mean? Hang out.
I get it. You're hanging out?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Something leads me to believe that you're hanging out.
Is
All right,
it,
all right,
is
all
it
right,
exclusive?
all right.
Is it exclusive? Like it's just you and them?
It's a,
I think I know where this is going, and holy shit, let me buckle up.
no. No, that has nothing to do with you. 100%.
No, I know.
100%.
I don't think it does. I think it has to do with someone else in this household. But let's hear it.
No, it doesn't have to.
Okay, just spit it out so I stop.
Okay,
My mind
okay.
wanders and I go to crazy dark places.
Okay, you know, you're hanging out. You're doing.
Oh, we're hanging out.
No, at least
We're hanging out.
exclusively 2 months at a time hanging out. It's just you and this person. You know, you're doing
Of the opposite sex.
opposite sex.
Okay.
You know,
Mhm.
exclusive. You know.
Yeah.
Y'all are doing your thing. You know, like you get to know each other a lot.
You're making pretty intimate eye contact with me right now, and I don't know if you're trying to tell me, like, signal,
I'm not trying to tell you.
Okay, you're just deep in the story.
I hate you. Okay.
Okay. You're hanging out. We got that part. You're hanging out.
But you're hanging out. Okay.
But is it exclusive? Like,
I'm just looking at you so you can imagine.
I get that. Is it exclusive? You're hanging out with this person
Exclusively. This
So-
person and nobody else.
Okay.
No, you're not talking to nobody. There's no Tinder.
Okay.
There's no DMs on the Instagram. You're not checking those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's exclusive. It's
Okay.
you and this person.
Okay, so it's like the
Okay.
the talking phase. Like you're talking. You're not dating, but you're talking.
I feel like that's super high
But
school.
it's
so
not-
let's not say talking.
It's non-communicative.
Technically.
Yeah, so you haven't really set any
like,
rules.
Like, I feel like grown people would know that's the stage, but
yeah,
no.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Get to the
Anyway,
point.
anyway, but you know you're doing all this, and then girl or guy, your significant other is like, hey, you got plans, and they just at the last minute they cancel on you, and they're like, hey, I gotta go hang out with my ex because she's home alone and she's scared to be home alone. How do you take that? How do you take that, and what do you do?
Whoa. Okay, that blindsided me. Damn, I hear comments over here. What? I don't know.
Like how do you?
I would say-
let's go with how you.
First
How
of
do you
all-
take it first, and then we'll go with what you do after.
First
How
of
do you
all,
take it?
I would take
How
it.
do you feel?
How did she tell you? Would it be like text or like she called you and
Via
said?
text. Via text.
No,
via
you're
text.
there.
Oh, it's in person.
In person, you're there, hanging out with them, and they're like, "Hey, I don't know when I'm going to be home. I don't know when I'm going to come back.
Because I'm going to hang out with my ex because they can't.
Because my ex is uncomfortable and I need to be there with her.
Being home alone. My ex is uncomfortable being home alone. We've been exclusive for a couple months, but I need to go see her and be with her because she's scared to be home alone.
There's some deeper issues with that guy or girl. There's some deeper issues. So how would I handle it? Let me answer the question. So I would handle it first by simply saying, wait, what? And then let's see how they respond from the wait, what? And then, if they try and justify it too much, because if it's nothing going on, they wouldn't have to justify it. They wouldn't hit you with, oh, she feels uncomfortable, I'm just going to, comfort her. But in my opinion, I feel like they wouldn't try and justify it too much if nothing was going on. But if he still had feelings for her, then he would definitely try and oversell the story. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if in that case, if he's trying to oversell, oh, she feels uncomfortable and I'm just we go back a long time, blah blah blah, that bullshit, that's when I would cut it off without cutting it off. I would probably just ghost the dude.
All right, from a guy POV, why do you say that?
Guy POV, like porn?
Point of view. From a guy's point of view, why would you say that?
No. From a guy's point of view, would you, if one of your exes asked you to come because she was uncomfortable, would you go to her?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because, I haven't had the best history with ending relationships, because normally I just kind of fucking fade away and ghost. But normally.
But if you cared about, your current thing that could be happening or that is happening, would you go?
I can't say that I would. Honestly, I can't say that I would.
Point proven.
Okay.
Is it my turn to answer?
Yeah.
You asked the question. What do you mean it's your turn?
I mean, you got to answer your own question.
You have
that's
to answer
a rule.
your own question.
Yeah, it's an unwritten
rule. Oh, Jesus. I need to hear the question again.
Oof.
The question
you
was...
You asked the question.
I know.
Would you go to your ex?
I got you. If I was with somebody exclusively, hanging out, doing everything for all these months and anything, and the ex texted me.
It's
and
come
was
to me.
Come stay with me. I don't want to be alone tonight, If
I were petty, I'd be like, all right, let's go. Let's go to your ex's.
I would say...
So she doesn't feel uncomfortable being alone. If I were petty, but...
No, but I would say it depends, it depends on the person.
Well,
because,
I feel like 2 months...
Hear me out.
Okay, all right.
Hear me out. A lot of people can't get over their ex. So they're going to go. They're going to fucking go.
That is true. I can't relate to that because, once I'm done with someone, I'm done. But I feel like talking with someone for 2 months isn't enough time to fully trust them, especially when they bring up the ex thing, because that's a huge red flag when you first start talking to someone. If they bring up their ex, if they bring them up, much less I'm gonna go see them, that's a red flag.
But if I didn't
but I'm colorblind, so red flags don't bother me.
They're fucking green.
Whoa.
But if it's just an ex, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. If it's gonna matter to somebody I care about, I'd be come with me.
Yeah,
right?
maybe.
That's not unreasonable, right?
That's not
unreasonable.
No.
I'd be
but that wasn't part of the question, so
How was that not? That was my answer. I would ask. Ask my significant other to come with me and stay with this person.
Oh, so you're the guy's point of view. Okay, yeah.
That was my guy's point of view. Your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
If my ex was hey, I'm uncomfortable. I need someone to be with me right now. And I was with someone else at the time.
I'd send him a link to Tinder.
Would you not tell this guy to fuck off?
Honestly, my ex, I would be no, not coming.
Yeah.
No. It's not going to happen. You could probably call someone else. But...
Yeah, that's a tricky one because there's a lot of factors, but definitely I'd be no.
I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah,
and how they are with their ex.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt, but how was the paint party?
It wasn't a paint party. It was
There
a
wasn't a
neon.
paint
a neon party. Okay.
Neon
Good
party.
thing you didn't wear rags like I told you to wear.
Yeah, no, I totally wore this, and there's no neon on me.
True.
It's Lewis's question now.
Lewis.
I don't have any questions. You told me to make a question, and I thought I could just like.
You
get
put it
by.
on your phone. Look at your phone.
You stole my question.
I took the first one because you told me to take that one.
The one that you told me to write down was.
You have two exclusively from what I said.
Oh, okay, you're right.
I know I'm right. That's why I
Just
told
talking to the mic.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
The one that we came up with was how many times do men masturbate a day?
Whoa, okay. I'll answer first. So it depends on the day. And it also
Depends on the day.
it depends on the day. And it depends on who's in the house at the time. But I don't know, on a good day where I'm really feeling myself, probably
You're feeling yourself? What does that mean?
4 or 5 times a day.
What do you mean feeling yourself?
Like, I don't know.
Like you're in the mood?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't even have to be in the mood though, to be honest. Like I'm bored. Like if I get bored and nobody's in the house, and yeah, I'll go fap. I'd say we're doing an average here, so collect all the numbers, divide, get the mean. I'd say 2 times a day. For me.
I've never
That's
done
the average is 2 times a day.
For me, yeah.
like
yours?
100%. I've never done it more than 2 times a day.
Dude, you want to hear my record? It's like 11 or 12.
A day?
Yeah, I was sick in bed, and I didn't leave
You had
bed
nothing
literally
else to
all
do. You
day.
had nothing else to do.
I was watching Netflix, and I was like scrolling through Instagram, and then I was sick. I didn't do anything all day, so I was just like fap, and then like 20 minutes later I'd be like, oh damn, I could fap again probably. I feel like that's not that weird.
It's,
I've never felt that
Honestly-
way. I felt
honestly,
like if
for-
I gotta do it more than twice, I should just go hang out with somebody. I should just go hang out with a girl.
Yeah, but never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But what about you?
no, finish it. Finish what you're gonna say.
No.
No. If you finish it, I'll give you my answer.
You have to give the answer
You have
anyways.
to give the answer.
No, I'll give you the
asked
answer as soon
question.
as you finish.
I was gonna say that that it's time for you to answer the question.
No,
Yeah.
I need your answer first.
All right, moving on. Next question.
Oh, of course.
Wait, I do have
She
a
doesn't
fact.
have to answer her own question, but I had to answer mine.
She has to answer her own question, but she's gonna be stubborn, and I'm trying to keep this
I'm
podcast.
a woman. Do you think
I
I'm
don't
not
feel
gonna
like
be
she's
stubborn?
gonna be stubborn. I feel
Yeah.
like she'll let us.
So
I would 100% answer if you would answer.
in the spirit of keeping this podcast going, I'm gonna spit a random fact that I learned today. So we all know Dr. Seuss, right?
Yep.
Oh, you have mine. Okay, cool. Sorry.
So Dr. Seuss.
Mine is silver, bro. This is mine.
I know, but I want to hit yours.
Cause mango
Hey,
is
listen up
silver.
for the random fact. So everybody knows Dr. Seuss, and everybody knows green eggs and ham. But did you know that he wrote that book on a bet? Because his publisher said that, I bet you $50 that you can't write a book only using 50 words. And he was like, bet. And he came out with green eggs and ham, and that shit is a banger. Isn't that cool?
That is cool, dude.
How much
Pretty
did
cool.
he get paid for that though?
He
Like
he
at-
won $50, but I don't know how much. He's probably
Dude,
his
since
family's
then-
still making money on
since
that.
Then,
His family's probably still making money
he's
on that.
banking.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
another
because
fun
They're
fact.
selling books, dude. They're still selling to this day.
No, another fun fact, and I need you to confirm this. 1% of all women can achieve full orgasms just by stimulating their nipples. That's it. Just the nipples.
What was the percent?
1% of women can get a full orgasm just by a man stimulating their nipples.
I can't say that that's ever happened for me.
Yeah.
Personally?
Marissa says no to you.
Personally, no, not for me.
Okay.
But 1%. I mean, there's multiple women out in the world.
That is true.
Not for me.
There's some people out there that are easy to please.
Yeah, right. Some people it doesn't take a lot.
Do you guys have any insane
Is one?
Do you guys have any insane like drunk stories?
Oof.
Like insane.
Oof.
I don't want to hear like
Oof.
crazy night. I want to hear like an insane drunk
Dude,
story.
all right, I'm ready.
All right,
ready
go
to
ahead.
All right. When I was 15, I decided that I wanted to go to. I'm from Alabama, right? So I lived in Mobile. I decided I wanted to go to New Orleans for New Year's.
Okay.
And 15, no car.
You're 15 and you wanted to go to New Orleans.
I was 15.
Holy fucking shit. You probably drove right through Gulfport too.
Yeah, drove through everything, right? Gulfport, Biloxi.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Passed everything. Everything, and went straight.
How'd you get there?
I rode with someone that was, I think he was 17.
Ooh.
Oof, he was
just a night full of bad decisions, huh?
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, let's keep going. I want to hear this.
It was not a good time. Honestly, my dad had me for the weekend because my parents were divorced at the time. My dad had me for the weekend. He dropped me off on a Friday, and New Year's was on Saturday. I was like, hey, my best friend, her name was...
So you're in New Orleans at 16.
15.
15 for New Year's.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. All right.
Yep. So my best friend, not going to drop her name, but...
Drop that shit.
No.
Drop that shit.
No.
Okay.
You're not about dropping names, right?
Not anymore.
We're going to go with he, his, hers, or hers.
Yeah. She was like, hey... My dad dropped me off at her house. She was like, hey, we're going to go to New Orleans. I was like, okay, cool. Went to New Orleans, 2-hour drive from where I was from in Alabama. I was drinking the whole way there. Remember getting there. Remember making it to the fireworks.
Bourbon Street.
Got to Bourbon Street. Went in a bar. They didn't ID me at all.
Yeah, it's Bourbon Street. It's like lawless.
Dude,
did not care. They
Street,
did not give a shit. Made it to Bourbon Street. I remember drinking one of those really tall, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
oh, yeah, the hand grenade?
Hand
grenade?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're super tall.
Yeah.
With the big ass straws. Drank 2 of those.
I made a bong out of one of those once.
Dude, so did I. Crazy.
Oh,
I was 15. 15, dressed like I was not 15. It's such a terrible idea.
Were you a little slutty?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I was in high school. I was
Absolutely.
trying to fit in with the 17, 18-year-olds I was
Definitely,
with.
I can relate to that, yeah.
You got away with it.
Okay, so what's the insane part? I mean, I've heard a lot of insane parts already. But
Insane part, I remember the fireworks going off at midnight.
Right, as they do.
Midnight,
on New
right?
Year's.
I was on a balcony on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, okay.
And someone brought me a Patron shot in like a tube thing.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the little syringe.
No, it was like a tube.
Oh, the science glass looking
Yeah,
thing.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Took one of those. This dude turned to me. He was like, "Take this." Put something in my mouth. Next thing, I don't remember shit.
Oh no, we're getting awfully close to date rape here.
Yeah, it was date rape. 100%.
How old were you?
I was 15.
How was not?
I've said that 1,800 times.
Definition of date rape.
Is
not date rape.
Definitely the definition of date rape. I woke up on Sunday.
Oh shit!
In the hospital, back in Alabama. My mother was standing over me. She was like, "Where have you been?" I said, "You know about as much as I do, Mom."
Damn, that's awful. I have a similar story to that for mine. But did you have something on your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I got one.
Okay, go.
We're going with good, like. Yeah.
I have
like,
one that I was gonna say, but I'm gonna say my other one because it's similar to that.
Like the funnest time whenever you're drunk is basically what we're talking about.
No, the most insane thing that's happened to you when you're drunk.
Oof. Big oof. Okay.
Big oof.
You want me to go?
I mean, it's not very insane, but I used to have these parties. Like one time, like cops busted it, and they ran out of fucking breathalyzers. There were so many people. It was over 300 people.
At your property?
Party?
Yes.
Like on your property.
Yeah.
On my property.
I think I've seen videos.
They could not arrest people and bring them to their car.
So everyone got to go away.
Yes. They started saying if you're drunk, ride with somebody sober. That's how it happened.
I'm pretty sure I've seen videos of this.
This was
night.
my sophomore year. I had the biggest
I was a
party.
freshman when my story happened.
Anyway, I think I don't know. Most of my life has been drunk, but I feel like
Most of my life.
I concur.
I feel like
Concurs.
it's not really insane, but I feel like my most spontaneous, I guess I could go with it, drunk time was I had a party one night. It's same shit. And one of my friends came up. She was a girl, love her to death. I'm not gonna say her name.
I know who this is.
No, you do not. You've never heard this name in your life. She was like,
Never mind.
She was like, let's go to the beach. And I was like,
Did you fuck her on the beach?
I was like,
Well, first of all, he lives like 3 hours from the beach.
Oh, you're from Mississippi.
no, this is
right?
whenever we lived like 5 hours away from the beach.
Um,
And like, she came to my, she's always been at my party. She was like, you want to go to the beach? And I was like, fuck yeah, I don't want to go to the beach.
She wanted you.
And she was like, go find somebody to go to the beach with us. So I went up, I barely knew this dude, but he was the coolest dude I ever met, and I still owe him $100 to this day. If he ever sees this video, I've never forgotten about you.
I know who you're talking about. Because I went to
Alex.
college with him. Yeah. Shout out Alex, dude. He was in
I love you, Alex. I
Yeah.
never forgot about you. I'm sorry, I've been broke all my life.
Dude, he
You've been broke all your life.
Anyway,
he texted me not too long ago.
Anyway, I went up to Alex. I was like, dude, you want to go to the beach?
I've heard this story.
He was like, dude, I don't have. He was like, yeah, I want to go, but I don't know if I got the money. I was like, dog, I don't got money either, but they invited us to the beach, so we should go to the beach. He was like, one night. And I was like, whatever it costs, I will give you half. And I still owe him money to this day. Like,
Dude, talking about not having money.
dude,
The government did not pay me this
Dude.
paycheck.
What?
Dude.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
I left.
Government
Hang
did
on.
not pay me.
You what? So you didn't get your check?
Fuck my story.
I'm hopefully
The Navy didn't fucking pay you.
no.
What?
They
the fuck?
have kept me past my EOS.
And they're
then-
not paying you.
Yes.
I wouldn't show up to work Monday.
I haven't been to work.
never shows up to work.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't been to work. I told him that literally. Did I go to work yesterday?
They probably were like, fucking put a pause on this bitch's money.
Dude, my chief called me. He said, or my supervisor, not my chief, texted me Thursday and Friday. He was like, "You coming to work?" I was like,
No.
I said, "Am I getting paid?"
Damn, that's crazy. So have you got your 10-day letter or anything like that yet?
No. That's the thing. Like, I'm not
I'll-
being kicked out. I'm just here.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
That's like,
Past my EOS.
I'd be bitching until I get my hands on my DD-214. I would be bitching every day
Dude,
about my money.
The thing is, I have my NSIPs.
Yeah.
My DD-214 is in NSIPs saying it's completed
Why don't you have your hard copy?
because they won't sign it.
But if it's in NSIPs, just print that bitch off.
I went in NSIPs and I tried to print that shit out, but it won't let me.
That's
like,
oh, you
it's
gotta go to
saying-
PSD
yeah.
probably.
So
yeah.
I went
It's
to
not done
PSD.
yet.
I went to PSD. I said, please print this out, and they said, we don't have the authority.
What? Oh, because it's not done yet. Probably. It's
No,
not
but it's
signed.
completed. It says completed.
Skirt.
You gonna steal my jewel,
Dude, the Navy is fucking known for doing like.
bro?
bad shit about
Also,
that.
this paycheck that was supposed to be given to me
She's getting it next week.
3 days ago was supposed to have an extra $750 on it.
For your
Uniform allowance.
uniform. What about your? It should have more than that because aren't they paying you back for the GI Bill?
Yes.
So you
So
should have like
800
$1,200 on top of that. It's $1,200, right?
No. Because they give it back to you in portions, I guess.
Oh.
So it's like I printed out my LES, right?
Yeah.
I had everything on there. It was like base pay, fucking BAS, BH, uniform allowance, and then at the bottom, it had the fucking, what is it called?
Your TSP?
Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah. That's,
And then at the end, you know how it has 3 sections? At the end, it was
Mhm.
like allotment 0. I was
that's
like,
good.
How? How is that 0 though?
Do you have any allotments set up? Allotment is like automatically takes out of you.
No, not allotments. It was like
Like the mid-month or the end of the month or
no,
what?
it was like what I was being paid.
And it said 0?
It said 0 after all of that.
Whoa. You're going to have to take that and go to legal.
No, I did. I went to legal.
God
Went to
damn.
everything. I said, hey, you didn't pay me.
No answers?
No, they were like, oh, that's our bad. We didn't put your paperwork in.
What the fuck? That's bullshit.
We didn't put your paperwork in. I was like, my lease was due 2 days ago.
That
So
is
I
crazy.
need that right now.
All right, we're moving on. My insane drunk.
Who's calling you?
Hunt. I can't answer it, or the audio will cut out for the video. So anyways, my insane drunk story. I was 15 also. My brother's a Sigma Chi at Ole Miss at the time, and he invited me up for one weekend. He's like, come hang out with my fraternity. We're throwing this huge party, right? And it was like, I forget the holiday, but they're having a crawfish festival.
Ooh, crawfish is so good.
Shout out to Kitty.
Dude, if I could have crawfish
I
right
can
now.
get
Yeah.
I can get that shit shipped up here overnight, whenever.
Bro.
So they're having this big
It's
crawfish
not
festival.
the same. It's not the same up here.
That's why I can get it shipped from Louisiana.
Is it?
You can. I feel like shipped crawfish would be very gross.
I feel like it's not as good.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
gotta
even
have that shit
fresh.
fresh, dude.
It's
Fresh.
overnight. It's fresh. They're still alive.
They ship it live.
No.
They ship it live.
I need a fact check on that. Live, they ship
They
crawfish
ship it
live.
100% live. I've looked into it.
Look it up real quick. I need to hear this
Dude.
because if they do that, we're
I'm
gonna be getting
telling- I'm
crawfish.
telling you.
Dude,
the
we should have a
facts.
crawfish boil if they do that shit live.
Yeah, because people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Number one, most people around here are gonna be like, "What's crawfish?" And then the second thing, they're gonna be like,
You're
"What
from
the
Mississippi
fuck?"
too, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
from
you-
Gulfport.
I had a crawfish
So you
bowl one
know,
night.
you know.
I already know.
Have
I
you
already
had
know what's
the
up.
crawfish with like? Oh God,
Dude.
it like makes me so happy. Like when I'm home and they have a crawfish boil.
Oh
And
yeah.
there's corn.
Oh, my story.
and the
All right, so
No, let me end on
God damn it.
Let me end on it.
Let them hear it. I want to hear it.
Matthew Chambers. If you ever see this, I know you're going to boot camp like tomorrow, but
yeah,
Don't
shout out.
join the Navy.
He is joining the Navy.
Tell him not to.
It's too
a
late.
bad
he's
decision.
he's an
AM.
airframer.
No.
Yeah.
He's an airframer. No.
He's getting fucked.
Like-
Matthew Chambers, you're getting fucked.
These were my choices. I could get it shipped overnight, or my best friend was coming, and
Come
he
here.
could keep them alive the whole way. He kept them bitches alive for a day and a half, and we had a whole crawfish boil.
Oh yeah, he drove
Can
here
I
with
pick
him.
this cat up?
Yeah.
He drove 12 hours and kept all the crawfish alive.
I didn't get to have any, but I was here I cleaned it up. You guys left the
Dude,
dead
this cat
crawfish.
does not want me to pick it up.
Yeah, it's cool. It
That-
might fuck with you though.
That guy's a bitch.
Yeah,
I
cat's a
mean-
bitch. So, all right, my story. I'm 15. My brother invites me up for a Sigma Chi party. It's some holiday event. I can't remember which one, but they're having a crawfish boil at the house. So the fraternity house at Ole Miss for Sigma Chi is like really fucking big. So they had live band. You know the Weeks, the band that I always play.
Yeah.
So they were playing live. They had crawfish, but we started at like, I don't know, 6 or 7 in the morning, setting everything up. And I'm telling you, dude, they go all out. So all their dues and their funds go to like food and beer, and that's pretty much it for these events. So we're help setting it up because my brother's in the fraternity, and this fucking like U-Haul pulls up, open it, and it's nothing but cases of Bud Light. Literally, the entire back of the U-Haul is stacked like to the roof, all the way to the roof, all the way to the door of beer. So anyways, we're unloading all this stuff, and of course, like they build the throne like in what's that movie? They make the throne out of the cases of beer. It's like a Blue Mountain State.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, Blue Mountain State.
Yeah.
So anyways, we did. Well, I didn't do that,
That's
but
a good
some people
show.
do. Yeah, it is. So, anyways, needless to say, I start drinking hella early, and getting everything set up, and I'm super fucking drunk throughout the whole like crawfish party. I meet this girl there, and she said that there was another party, and I've been hanging out with her for like an hour at this thing. She's like, "Do you want to go?" I was like, "Absolutely, I want to go." So I told my brother, I was like, "I'm dipping out. I'm going with this girl." He's like, "All right, be safe. Don't do anything stupid." So I went with her. We went to her dorm room first to like wait on her friends, and she had like a whole fucking bar in her dorm room, like every fucking alcohol imaginable. So, and I'm 15.
She was a certified alcoholic.
Absolutely. And I'm 15. I don't really know like my limit with anything.
Ow.
So I'm drinking like a bottle. I have a whole bottle of vodka, and I'm drinking it like it was a beer because I just didn't know. And I was like, but like forcing myself through it. So I'm fucking absolutely obliterated, like blitz. And then I get too drunk. Her friends, like I go to sleep on her floor in the dorm room. And this was all in a matter of like 45 minutes when we were waiting on
Is
our
that
friends.
Hines whenever you knew Braden?
Yo, this
No,
cat
I was
is
15. This is way before then.
This cat is attacking me.
Yeah, just push it off the thing. Or just don't touch it.
No.
Just don't touch it.
I can't move or she attacks me.
So I pass out on the floor. My brother's like calling me. The girl answers the phone. My brother comes to the dorm room. My brother comes to this girl's dorm room, picks me up, brings me to his friend's apartment where they're all drinking. By this time, I recover a little bit. I still have this bottle of vodka. So I sit down on the couch, pretty much like we are now. My brother's sitting next to me, and I'm just fucking hammering this fucking bottle. And I'm already blitzed. I pass out and stop breathing.
Stop.
I swear to God. So I wake up the next day in a children's hospital because I'm 15. They airlifted me.
Oh, so you're still a minor, so they sent you to peds.
Dude, they listen.
Like Grey's
Yeah.
Anatomy.
Dude, they flew a helicopter onto Ole Miss campus in the middle of the streets.
To send you to peds.
Brought me to Memphis, and that was where the nearest children's hospital was. I woke up with tubes down my throat, in my nose, a catheter in my dick. Like, it was fucking
Dude.
bad. And apparently, like, they said that I died, and
Big oof.
They thought you were gonna die.
yeah.
100%.
You lost me at Digwood Catheter.
So what happened in the end though? Like, did you?
I woke up, and I started freaking out, like, because I just didn't know what was
You
going
didn't
on.
die,
Tubes down my throat.
obviously.
Yeah, I
You
didn't die.
survived.
And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. My dad was there, and he was just
Was
like...
he mad at you?
Nah, he was just happy, I think, that I came around.
Dude, when I woke up, like coming back from New Orleans, my sister was the first person I saw, and she was like, "You're in trouble." And then my mom walked in, and my mom looked at me, and she said, "I am so disappointed."
I hate that. That's the worst.
Right? I'd rather you just be mad at me.
Yeah, just be mad at me and then, like, ground me or something.
Like, don't tell me you're disappointed. And she made me apologize to everyone that was involved. I was like, it's literally just...
It's not that big of a deal.
I
like,
said, Mom, it's literally just my friend.
Did you get in any trouble or anything? Or did they
I was
just...
grounded for like 3 months.
Oh, fuck. That sucks. That sucks.
Dude, this shit was terrible.
All right.
Dude, I had another question.
Well, go. It's your turn.
Fucking send it.
I know. What was my other question? You had it.
You have it in your notes.
You want someone unplugged me.
That's my B. Are you on?
Yep, I hear it now. Notes.
In the meantime, while she's looking that up...
Okay, here
Okay.
is it. How do you handle someone talking shit online without coming to you first?
I feel like this is shade being directed at me.
It's not just you.
Oh, boy, you only messaged me, so I'm pretty sure there's
Okay,
two
but
other
you
people on the
were- but
podcast.
you were not the only person involved.
But you messaged just me, and there's
Because
two
you-
other people on the
Because it's your
podcast.
podcast.
It's not. It's three. All right. If you look at our logo, there's three motherfucking heads on that.
Okay,
Okay.
but whose equipment is this?
It's ours. It's all of ours.
It's not yours.
It's all of ours.
Did you pay for this?
Yes.
All right, so it's yours.
Okay. So you text the ringleader, I guess.
I texted the person in charge.
I'm not the spokesman for everyone. What this is.
My question is, how do I handle that?
I think you handled it just fucking fine.
Was I wrong?
No, you weren't wrong, but I think you may have over.
Tell me
Okay.
how. Tell
In
me
this-
how I could have
in this-
handled it better.
in this
because
situation-
honestly, if no one knows, they talk shit about me on their
On the
first,
podcast, on the
on
premiere.
their what was it? Test run.
It was yeah. It
They
was
talk shit
supposed
about
to
me
be.
on their test run.
Okay, so how I would handle it, I'd be like, hey, this is factually incorrect, so let me get on the pod and rebuttal, and then we'll have a rebuttal pod.
So here I am.
you state
Here
the
I
fact.
am.
Yeah, but Larson told me not to bring up any of this, so.
So you're not gonna talk
No,
about it?
no, no. That's a different pod when everybody's sober. That's a sober pod.
I'm actually sober right now. If you wanna
So,
talk about it.
I'm going to take this moment to shout out our sponsor. This episode of the Dishonorables is brought to you by Albano's Cleaners. If you're in the Virginia area and need to get your dress uniform dry cleaned for Captain's Mast or DRB, Albano's Cleaners is the place. They do a mediocre job and will always ensure that your chiefs know exactly how much you really care about the military. Are you like us and wait till one day before review board to get your shitty uniform in order? Albano's has 1 day turnaround time for the low price of $120. That's Albano's Cleaners off First Colonial Highway and Naval Air Station, Oceana.
No.
Shout out to them. They fucking suck. That's not a real sponsor, by the way. But it is a real place, and they goddamn suck.
Now, you just showed him
Shit.
something that you did not want to show me, and now I want to see it.
To answer that question, I don't know.
You don't know?
Answer the question that he showed me. And he
How
doesn't
would you
want to.
feel? How would
It's
you
not about
feel?
you.
It's not about me.
No. It's
But my question
No,
is
it wasn't.
about you.
It wasn't a
No,
question.
shh. My question is about you.
Okay.
How would you feel if someone talked shit about you?
on a podcast?
Yeah, and then didn't tell you about it until it aired.
Well, it was live, so
Exactly.
I would instantly message them on the
Did
chat.
I not?
No, I would message them on the chat.
But I didn't know it was live, so I couldn't message you on
Well, you
the
could
chat.
comment on the video.
But I didn't know it was live until like 2
Okay.
or 3 days later.
Okay. Well, I would message that said person and be
Did I
like,
not message you?
you did, but you handled it wrong.
How?
You should have been like, this is factually incorrect, and let me tell you my side of the story. And then I'm pretty sure I texted you and was like, this is great, because I don't know the facts. I just know from other people's accounts, and I want you to come on the podcast
So why wouldn't you
and
message
rebuttal.
me?
I messaged you that, and you were like,
No,
I don't
no,
want to
no.
be on your fucking pod. I can read the messages.
Why wouldn't you message me beforehand?
Because I didn't know that we were going to talk about you beforehand. It just came up.
No, I'm saying before you put it out live. Why wouldn't you ask me if it was factually correct?
That is my bad. Sorry. I fucked up. Won't happen again. I learned my lesson. Sorry.
I accept it. It's cool.
Martin, what would you do in that situation?
Martin was drunk the whole time, so he doesn't know.
Martin was hammered. You were hammered that podcast.
Dude, literally,
Well,
what was funny?
In
was
my
that-
defense,
what was funny is that while you were talking shit about me, you zoomed in on him taking a shot,
Yeah.
and he said nothing.
And I see you lost the sunglasses today. That's nice. Good change of pace.
in my defense, I said let's go with she and her.
You did say that.
You did.
Let's
I
not
remember
go
you
with
saying-
names.
I'm so bad with remembering the names. Like, I came up with names for y'all at the beginning of this pod, and now I'm
Was it
calling him
butter
Marty.
teeth? What does that mean?
It was butter biscuit teeth.
Yeah, what does that mean? Let's go into that. What does that mean?
Moving on. So
No. That's one of my questions.
that being said, this podcast does cost money. So if you guys like our channel, support us. Go to our website at thedishonorables.com. Scroll all the way down and donate. You can pick however much or little that you want to donate.
No,
All donations go to.
I'm not supporting this.
All donations go to
I'm
things
not
like
supporting this
new
because he's not
equipment.
answering my question.
new equipment, props, better software, all things to help the stream and make things more professional.
Okay,
So, yeah.
well, you know what?
But you
fuck-
can't
you
tell
know
me what butter biscuit teeth means.
I don't know what you're talking about. Show me the facts. Where's the video?
I actually have a screen recording.
You screen recorded it?
My best friend did.
Well, you show me?
No, Lex. You don't know Lex. But,
No, I don't know, Lex.
But
Damn.
she did screen record it, and I have a screen recording.
Well, you know what that means? We got a free view for that screen recording. Bang! Thanks for the view.
I'm offended.
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
What does it mean, though?
Nothing. It doesn't mean
Just
anything.
go
It's
ahead.
I come up with stupid names for people. Like I called
Is there something wrong with
Cott's
my
girlfriend last night
teeth? Is there
pinstripe because she had a pinstripe shirt on.
Is there something wrong with
Nothing's
my
wrong with your teeth. Your teeth are fine. Like let's get a zoom in.
teeth? No, let's not zoom in on my teeth.
Oh.
Let's not zoom in on my teeth.
Oh.
Zoom in on my teeth. I feel like, but is there?
No, there's nothing wrong
Because
with
I
it.
feel like if
nothing
there
wrong
is
with
something
your
wrong
teeth.
with it, you should tell me.
There's nothing wrong with your fucking
Then why
teeth.
would you say
I
it?
come up with weird names. Watch
Because
every
you're-
podcast, every name, everybody's
Dude.
name I come up with.
You
You
have
asked me to come on this
perfectly
podcast,
straight
and I'm
fucking
gonna, you
teeth.
know I'm not going to sit here and not let you answer these
Oh my
fucking
God.
questions.
I'm answering. I answered. There's nothing wrong with your teeth. Your teeth are just fine. They're really fucking straight too. So.
They are because I had braces.
I never
a
had
long
braces, but
time.
my teeth are fucked.
Right.
My teeth are fucked. But anyways, Martin, it's your turn.
My turn for
Yeah, let's
what?
hear your question.
I thought we just wrapped it up.
We got to do our gripe of the week. Let's do the gripe of the week and BZ of the week, and then we'll go.
What is my gripe?
Oof.
I can't even think.
Oof. Mine's long. So
Let's hear it first.
my gripe of the week is Derek Keene, and I hope this motherfucker is watching. This is like long time beef, and I don't usually hold grudges, but I've held this grudge for 4 years now. So a while back, like I started my own side business doing like design work, mostly for like unmanned systems, because like I used to work for a company designing like unmanned drones for commercial use, mainly like agriculture. So after I left that company and started working on airplanes, like actual airplanes, I started a side business just making these drones for people in the Mississippi area, like around where I was from. And so anyways, I needed help, and this guy, like, I knew him growing up, and he's like a couple years older than me, but he's like super smart, and I used to make music too, and he used to make music, so I was like, I know this guy's pretty smart, right? So I texted him, and I was like, hey, I'm doing the side business, been doing it for a while now, but I kind of need help, and I feel like you're the only one smart enough to like help me out. And so he was like, yeah, that's fine. We ended up like moving into the same apartment together, and like setting up our whole living room was just nothing but an office space. And we had like computers and like everything set up, and we like fucking jibed. Like his brain worked on the same like level as mine. And so within like 3 weeks, we had built from scratch like a whole server that ran throughout the apartment. It was a 3-bedroom, and we pretty much lived on the couch, and we had all the other rooms like built with servers and equipment for making these drones. And we started building these drones, and we get like clients like left and right, mainly because of him. You know, he sorts out. But me being like safe and smart, I made him sign like a NDA, non-disclosure agreement, and a do not compete clause first, because I didn't want anybody taking my ideas, because he doesn't know anything about drones or airplanes or like writing software or anything. And so I just wanted, and that's something I keep sacred, and you've seen some of my work like with the designs and stuff. And so I made him sign that, and all the files for everything that we did was kept on a server. So this motherfucker one day out of the blue copies an entire 2 terabyte server of nothing but like years of my work, years of designs that are all proprietary, and he dips out. But I get notifications like if anybody takes anything off of the server, if it's copied, or if anybody even plugs an external hard drive into the server, like I know. And so I got the notification that like all files have been copied, and it was something like 6,000 files. And so I text him, I'm like, yo, what's up? This motherfucker took all my files and went and tried to start his own drone business. Like,
Did you sue him?
No, I didn't sue him because like
This is not to
Should've
interrupt, but this is what my dude's working for a multi-million-dollar company. But fuck all y'all.
Yeah, should have sued him.
yeah, well, I didn't have any money at the time, and also like
You don't have
it's
to have
very hard to
money
prove.
sue anybody.
Okay, that's incorrect, but yeah. So anyways,
Is that
and
not-
this
how
motherfucker
is
to
that
this
not
day,
incorrect?
this goddamn asshole is piggybacking off of my hard work and actually is making this. He's still doing the company, like flying drones and
Okay.
shit.
Okay, one, you could totally be like, you have proof that you made that, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So you
But I can't-
you are telling me you cannot sue him or tell other people that you made this.
it was 4 years ago. I'm done. It's dead. But
No,
definitely,
it's
that's a
not
grudge.
dead if he's still making money off your shit.
Yeah, but I don't like. He used the information.
I'm petty though.
Yeah.
I would totally 100% be like, that was mine.
I was pissed, and then like I found a piece of printer paper with all my logins and passwords that he had written down, and I like folded it up very carefully and put it in a Ziploc bag, and I still have it to this day in the Ziploc bag because I know his fingerprints are probably on it.
Why do you not sue him?
I don't know. It just sounds like I'm done. I'm done with it. And plus, I know that he can never recreate any of that stuff. So at the end of the day, like.
But you still made him. You kind of like made him.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I don't know. I don't have the energy to fight that battle.
Am I wrong? Would you not? Would you not fight
To
that?
sue someone?
If I came up
even
with
that you need to sue him, you need
if
to.
I came up with something, and I don't care if it's the slightest bit, somebody tried to take it from me. Fuck
It's
no.
not even that you need to sue him. You need to ask for a portion of what he's making.
No, he would. I definitely confronted him about it, and he took the server and like put it in his book bag. Like police were involved because he took like the external server, put it in his book bag, and like tried to steal the actual server. So I called the police, and like the police came and everything was like, like you got to give it back or like he can press charges. So he gave it back, and the police came, and then like it was a big falling out. His dad came, and his dad is like huge, like pretty sure he's on steroids. He's like huge fucking buff dude, and comes in and like watches me while Derek like cleans out all this shit out of the apartment because the apartment was in my name too. And so like he got all this shit, and I was like, you got to get the fuck out of here. It was bad. It was a huge battle. But that's my gripe of the week. That's a long time grudge that I've held. Gripe of the week, anybody?
I'm gonna pass it to you.
No, don't pass it to me. It's waiting on you. I know you have a gripe. Come on.
Can you put a gripe on yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, now I have one. Now that we can put it on our...
Like, can you put a gripe on yourself for being antisocial, not talking to anybody?
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting in your own feelings.
And not expressing her feelings.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you can. Is that your gripe?
Yeah, my gripe's myself. Because this past week, all I wanted to do was go home and lay in my bed. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't give a fuck about all y'all. Y'all could have all died. I would have cared, but...
Your gripe should have been me for kicking you off the last pod.
Dude, that was rude.
Did you tell her about that?
I did. He did, actually. And I watched the last pod, and it wasn't as good.
That was one of the worst pod. I think that was the worst pod.
It was not as good.
I should have made that the pod because I just put my business out there and it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it was rude.
Yeah, dude, that pod, I will agree, that pod was shitty. I'm not proud of it, but it's up. Like, the feed was laggy, and then the feed cut out, then we came back in, and then, like, we weren't talking about anything really, so it was pretty bad. Won't happen again, promise.
Yeah, no.
I'll be your gripe of the week.
Deserve to be on it.
I feel, in retrospect, you should have been on it.
Look at him. He's interesting.
He is interesting.
Why was he not on it?
Because, it started with me, Cott, and Larson, and it's like our faces are on the logo, so it's like he
changed the logo.
Well, yeah, true.
I feel like
we probably should have changed the logo.
Henry's gonna be so mad that I was even on here.
He may be mad, but he's been ghosting me for like the past week, so I was surprised that he was gonna be on the pod.
He does have a new girlfriend.
Yeah, she's in town. She is awesome though.
I haven't met her.
She's super cool. I love her.
I meet her ever.
Shayna, you'll probably meet her.
I doubt it.
I like her. She's cool.
Shout out to Henry. You're
cool
great.
As fuck. I like Shayna.
What's your gripe of the week?
My gripe of the week is...
Sorry, Henry. I love you.
I don't think I have a gripe. I don't like having gripes because...
You've been mad at something or somebody this past week.
I feel like it's me.
I'll
be everybody's gripe.
I put my gripe on myself, so you got a gripe.
Can I put my gripe on myself? Even after you did?
I don't know if you can do that.
You can do that.
Is it acceptable?
But it has to be like a good reason. Why is your gripe on yourself this week? Don't just be like, because I just feel bad. No.
You can't just...
No, because I continue to talk to the same person, even though they...
That's toxic.
do not give a shit about me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good gripe. Okay, let's elaborate on that. Why? What do you see in this character if they don't give a shit about you?
I honestly can't tell you.
Do we know this character?
No.
We don't know
You
this
don't
character.
know this character. No.
I don't know this character.
You don't know. No. But I care about this character.
But I can tell
for
you.
a reason I cannot explain.
Is this the character that went and hung out with his ex?
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And I
Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude.
And I have still hung out with him since.
No, alright, so that's your fault. Okay.
It is my fault, 100%.
What's that saying? Like, fool me once, like
Shame on you, fool me twice.
Yeah, shame
It's
on me.
my
or
fault.
whatever. Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
fucking fault now.
Yeah, I know.
Well, fool us 3 times.
What-
Shame on her. I'm
what-
gonna beat your ass.
What are the Yeah, that is true. That's a fact. We'll get to pull up Bam Bam Squad. What are the qualities that make you so like attached to this dude? I want to hear. Scoot back a little, Martin.
I feel like I can't say this on a podcast.
This is everything goes. Isn't that what you just told me? He's more than likely not gonna watch this.
Well, yeah, you're right, honestly. Dick's good. I like the dick, if that makes sense.
That definitely makes sense. Yeah, that's a pretty good quality. But is that all you care about? Is dick?
No.
I feel like that's the only thing.
No. He doesn't treat me like I'm just a lay, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
You
but he
should
goes to see his.
He doesn't
That's just
treat
a
me
tweet.
like I'm just a lay when he's with me. But like when he's not with me, it's a completely different story.
See, you got to get the full package. Like, real guy who's really into you is like.
You gotta get the queen all the time, and not just the queen whenever they want some pussy. Let's be
I
honest.
can't
That's
find
true.
somebody that wants just a queen though.
I told you where it's at.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I concur.
Fuck off.
Yeah, see, it's presented, and you're like, oh, fuck off.
No, it's not just fuck off. It's fuck off because he doesn't talk about it.
Well, maybe he'll watch this pod and he'll talk about it.
No, he won't. I guarantee he will not talk about it.
He doesn't talk about feelings.
We must not be talking about the same person, because.
We obviously aren't.
Okay.
Are we? Are we talking about
Will
the same
knows who
person?
I'm talking about.
I know we're talking about the same person.
I thought we were talking about the same person,
I
but.
think he knows.
Yeah, but this man talks
I
about his
feel like
feelings
I
left
know.
and right.
But not with me.
Oh, yeah, true. He doesn't talk his feelings about. You know what?
He talks about his feelings with everyone but the person that he's feeling something about.
I think that's true in a
That's
lot of people,
gripe
though.
too.
Is
That's
that
a
not
gripe
like
too.
understandable?
That's true in a lot of people.
That's a gripe too, honestly.
Yeah, that is
like,
a gripe. Yeah, I guess.
like
Like
if you feel something for somebody, say it to them.
But if you've been hurt, multiple times, if
I'm divorced. I was divorced at 21.
If you haven't dated somebody
I was divorced at 20
for
actually.
years, it's hard to just come out and like say it because you've been hurt that many times.
Yeah, that is true. He's been fucked over like more times than.
Let's not get into this one.
Yeah, we're gonna call it to an end here, shortly. But I was gonna do something. Oh, I was gonna
Like,
say
call
that
me
I have
out?
to muster in an hour and a half for restriction.
Is it?
Well, I have to get ready
Oh,
to
yeah.
leave. Yeah, kind of fucking sucks.
5:00 in the morning.
So we're gonna call it to an end. Thanks for watching. Like I said, go like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at the Dishonorables podcast, and go to our website. Check out some of the links, and we've got a lot of good information. Our merch and everything's on our website at thedishonorables.com. All right.
Just throw up a bunch of signs.